Boy, it's quiet now, Panthers. Here in the springtime at Pomona High School in April. Here we are, the equipment's all put away, the shoulder pads and the helmets are all put up, but here in the storage closet where it's nice and quiet, doesn't tell the story about what a wild and noisy ride it was in this championship season.
And in which the law restrains every hand uplifted for a neighbor's injury. A republic in which every citizen is a sovereign, but in which no one cares to wear a crown. Behold a republic.
So I did get a chance to invite some of the guys up to the field, just a retrospective, some memories about the championship season here at Pomona, and I think you'll find out that it was a lot more than just winning games, a lot of fun.
A winning game or a losing game? You want to talk about a losing game?
There's not
You
to be there.
If we lost, everybody hides and they're like sitting there like, don't call me out.
They're thinking back to the game like, all right, so I messed up on this guy is.
You know,
I gotta get prepared
you know
for the yell.
before you go in where you messed up.
And then you know that play's
because
coming, you
you're
start
terrified.
hiding in your
Yeah,
seat.
you sit
sit
down.
low or you like cover.
And then you just hear your last name and it's over.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone will be tense, and then Coach Madden would be like kind of smooth about it, or we'd be really comfortable
And he's
because we
tense.
knew,
Freaking
and
out.
he was
Gotta get
tense
us out
about
of the
it.
game.
Because I don't know, it was just kind of like he always wanted to push us, and like we always kind of had this feeling that we knew we were gonna come out on top, and that's why we needed him to be the tense guy to push us to actually get us to the top.
And that's why we were so good. Honestly.
We had that good.
Oh, come on now.
I mean,
See, Max fumbled in the state game, and I was about to pick it up, but
Oh, that was. I went to help you up, and you were like, just your hand was just all bumped, and I was like, oh.
remember when you tried to pick Brian?
Yeah. Memorable moment was when Govan got a concussion and asked why it was snowing and why Ryan,
that
and why
was
Ryan
the
wasn't
worst.
playing.
that probably wasn't too memorable for Gomez.
No.
This one for you.
Oh, Max died on the sideline.
Max
was
died
funny.
a lot.
I looked at you.
Oh, these are all bad moments.
And then He'd get all pale and just.
I've never met
was a
someone who
zombie.
runs so hard though.
Yeah.
Oh. And everyone's
came
like,
back
"Is
a
he
little bit
okay?"
too
And
big,
he eats the worst food before games.
Yeah,
so.
he does.
Yeah, he does. He does
does
it
it
himself.
He's constantly
He
feeding
does it to
himself.
himself.
It doesn't
He's like,
come
"I
to
need
his
to eat."
advantage.
We're getting close next to the microphone.
What's happening, Max?
What's up, Mr. Guys?
How you doing up there, man?
How's it going?
Good, buddy. We're just talking about, we're reminiscing, man.
Reminiscing.
I know, I miss you guys. I miss you guys and I miss the sun. You don't really see it here in Washington.
I bet.
There's- Every year in, year out, it was crazy to see how that parking lot would still be full by the time we got back.
The
People
horns
honking
honking,
and
yeah.
the lights on.
Sing the fight song.
All our friends,
God.
all our friends waiting in their cars,
Yes,
dancing to
dancing.
music.
There were so many fans, like it just like everyone started going.
And you could, yeah, they
felt
were
like it was
annoyed.
a
The
They were
crowd
like,
is amazing how loud they were.
Yeah, but there's no way this isn't happening.
Offense was
We were
just,
taking it.
it'd be
The
so
only hard
nice.
part
There'd be
was
times where
calling you.
I'd come off and they would, the offense would score in 3 plays. We'd go out on defense. We'd let them score in 4 plays. I'd have to come back to Ryan and I'd tell him, dude, I promise we'll get 1 stop. Just keep scoring, buddy.
The whole
Keep
state
scoring.
game.
Every possession of the state
they
game,
did.
I went
They
out
did.
there, dude, we'll get you a stop. I promise. You
What are
just
you
guys
doing?
got to score.
So, all right.
There's so much to explain.
We're gonna start from the beginning. It took us 14 hours to get there. We're going.
Finally
and,
get on the road. We're cruising
finally get on the road.
We get to the
There's
edge of
2
Colorado
buses.
border.
Yep, we're at the
And-
border.
Was it like a checkpoint? Like
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it
a
was
checkpoint,
like a
and it was only
checkpoint.
open for
It was
15
a bus.
minutes.
Yeah, it was a bus way station, and it had opened 15 minutes before we got to the border. The other one was a school bus.
Yeah,
so
on a
we,
school bus for 6
all of
hours.
us starters, everyone at JV, we just put him in that school bus.
There was like 80 kids in the school bus.
So right
for
now
6
we're like
hours.
4 hours behind where we're supposed to be, in the middle of Kansas, in the middle of nowhere.
So much fun. Like, we look forward. Every Friday is the best day of our life. We're like, yay, we get to cheer the boys on.
Yeah.
It's the best time we can have. I like how everyone's just there for the same like purpose. It's nice to feel a part of something big.
Like how everyone gets involved in the theme, so if it's like ski day or like camo day or something, everyone really goes for it.
And it's not even just like the students in Pomona, but it's also like the whole community goes. And
The PO chant is always like the biggest thing. Everybody loves doing that one. It's like any Pomona Panther will always respond to that. They all know that. It's like the biggest thing.
This was my first year in the stands, and it was a lot more fun being able to actually watch the game and like see what is going on and support them in like a different way this year.
It's like a really fun atmosphere to be with your friends and like screaming really loud.
I like the music like before the game because it pumps everyone up and like gets everyone dancing, and then after the game it's really nice to see everyone sing the fight song together.
Yeah. I love like high-fiving all the players as they walk down. It's just nice to be
Being on the sidelines and stuff was not just cheering for the boys, but for my dad too, and that's what makes Pomona special is we all have that community that we can rock.
It was pretty sweet, you know, always watching the guys win. That's always a plus. Even when they didn't, it was still always a fun game.
Yeah.
Never had really a dull moment in a football game. They were always all pretty sweet.
And did you ever get to see your brother score a touchdown?
Yes, that's what I look forward to most. Seeing Max running down the field is the best time.
but I think it is a tradition, but like going to B-dubs after and seeing everyone there.
Yeah.
Everyone there.
Yeah, and we're just sort of like all there to like cheer on like our friends and like watch everyone like we're all there to like see our team do good, and I feel like that like really like just unites us. It's a cool thing.
It's like we're all uniting for one common goal.
The fans are awesome, the parents, the kids, just so much energy and so much fun, and it was so nice to see everybody come together for a common cause, and it was awesome. What a great year.
What it meant for me is that I watched these boys come in as young freshmen, and they work hard, harder, hardest, and then to see them achieve that goal, to me I felt like a proud staff member, proud Panther, and also a proud surrogate mom. I was so happy, proud, and I cried the entire time.
A big fan. One of the things I think I enjoyed the most about the run was seeing the guys during the week and talking to them in class. And it's a bunch of guys, which I tell everybody, they're good football players, but they're great guys and great young men to have in class. So I just appreciate the whole season.
To see the program build and to know the kids who have come through it, to finally get it was awesome. You know, I was hanging out with some of those guys after the game, and they kind of, were like, "Oh, I wish it was us," but I just told them that they really paved the way for this year, and so for it to finally happen was great.
So nice looking up the stands after every game and seeing hundreds of people cheering on, and walking through the halls every day, having a million people, teachers and so on, tell you have a good game tonight. It's just nice having a background, and it definitely creates the culture that Pomona holds dear.
It was a good feeling. It's hard to get there. It was a grind. This feels like a lot of work paid off. A lot of work, especially for 3 years.
I'm definitely going to remember my friends. It's not going to be the same without them. I mean, they're definitely like my favorite guys in the whole world.
It means a lot of hard work, a lot of workouts in the summer, waking up early before school, just like a lot of relief to finally go out on top. Probably remember like all the fun practices we had, all the team dinners, and then that play when Ryan dove for the first down at the end is always going to be engraved in my mind.
To bring the kids at Pomona High School, and especially the kids that we've worked with and that have worked for us, to let them be on top of that podium, if you will, to be number one, it's such a phenomenal feeling. Almost.
I think the biggest thing is these kids deserved it, and I wanted them to be able to feel what that felt like. But as a coach, part of it was like I felt I felt great, but then I started thinking about all those other teams that deserved to win it, that didn't win it. And then I was even as a coach, no matter what, as happy as I am for this group, which was unbelievable, I'm like sad for the other groups and this group. And now, and it has been a long journey to have it end up the way it did. It was kind of storybook, how close they are and the culture that they've created by themselves. I mean, they don't need to be told to go compete. They don't need to be told to work hard. That's just who they are. And then they motivated the kids around them to do the same thing. And I think this group's going to leave a legacy that, is going to carry on as long as I'm here. We're just proud, and we love this place, and we bleed black. And I'm not a football coach of Pomona. Pomona is me. That's who I am. That's what I've been for pretty much my whole life, and my family, their whole lives. I mean, it's been an incredible ride, but it felt awful special.
That he is one of the best coaches in the state, and yet, for various reasons, whether it's injury or bad luck or just we weren't good enough, we weren't getting there. And to see that weight lifted off his shoulders, it was good. I'm happy for him and his family.